Hey guys, what's up? No Game, No Anime here, and today I am going to be reacting to Sage Naruto could destroy all of the other kage combined. Now, this is by a YouTuber named Double for Anime. I'll put his link in the description. I have watched him before, but yeah, I'm going to react to his video. I did watch the newest episode of Boruto, and that's what this is about, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
An existence even more threatening than Kaguya Otsutsuki, based off of research Naruto and the Hidden Lee Village conducted. They don't know who they're talking about, but we know who they're talking about. Now, this week's episode was the 5 Kage Summit, aka events from chapter 700. And to be honest with you, I enjoyed this 5 Kage Summit a lot more than the previous one we got in, I believe, episode 497 with Kakashi. Reason being, Kakashi was pretty much the only
he says
change.
Names really
and at
weird.
that point in time, you could say we had the weakest
like he says
Kage in the conference. Now, you can't really say the same thing about this conference, this 5 Kage Summit. Not only are there a bunch of brand new leaders, excluding Gaara, we got Naruto, we got Kurotsuchi, we got Chojuro, and we got our boy Darui. We got a bunch of brand new leaders, but Naruto by far is the superior Kage. So if any of them start acting up, if any of them start dissing the Hidden Lee Village, Naruto could slit some throats, bro. Not that that's productive at all, and I wouldn't recommend Naruto slitting anybody's throat,
really
especially since they're all there talking about, like, instilling good values to the future generation and how they need to train and work together to get stronger so they can fend off against future threats. I think it would be very counterproductive for Naruto to just start going at all the other Kages. I don't recommend Naruto to do that. I don't know, it felt like he was the alpha man in the room, giving everybody the information, giving everybody that warning. If anybody was intellectually superior in that conference, it was Gaara, because he pretty much put everybody's doubts aside regarding this next generation or this new generation, in the sense that, listen, when we were younger, people looked down on us. The older generation looked down on us. So don't let that cycle continue. Just because we're older now and we experience the fruits of labor and the fruits of war, doesn't mean these younger kids can't end up being just as, amazing as us.
I'm actually liking Sarada more
I really love that Gaara came through and said that, because everybody, and I mean everybody,
I like her in the
across
movie
board
and in,
was doubting this new generation. Although I will admit it is a little hard to see that when Naruto's own kid, Boruto, is denigrating his face on the Great Stone Wall.
That just kind of brought back memories when he started doing that.
It's embarrassing because he's the leader of this village and his kid is denigrating his face. It ain't no random Naruto hater in the Hidden Lee Village. It's his own kid. He's a Naruto hater. He's that troll in the comment section that all us Naruto fans gotta fend off because, they're talking shit about our favorite series. Right? We gotta fight them. That's literally the Boruto equivalent. And you also got your Chochos. Chocho is there training with Sarada, and
I kind of do, but
comes in and saves Sarada after Chocho tries and hits her. Sarada is basically losing a lot of stamina and energy using her Sharingan. And, Sarada has a hard time understanding why Boruto does not respect the Hokage title and his father, right? And Konohamaru pretty much explains that Boruto doesn't receive enough attention, and at the same time, he sort of lives in his father's shadow, so everybody just sees him as the Hokage's kid, not as an individual, and that's where the hatred comes in. Now, Konohamaru brings up the history of Inoshika-cho in front of Chocho and tries to get Chocho to relate to that. And Chocho can't. She just proceeds to eat chips. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they're just trying to get us to hate Chocho. I know there was a lot of Choji jokes to go around when he was younger, but man, from the yo, where's my real father bit to the romance, it just they do their best. They make sure to make Chocho as lame as possible every single week of the Boruto anime. But while you've got your dumbasses like Chocho and Boruto, you've also got your Saradas, who was there training throughout this week's episode, who was there speaking to Konohamaru, challenging him I'm going to be Hokage, and Konohamaru
I don't know if anyone else thought of this. I'm just going to pause it. what, like, why hasn't Sasuke ever copied Kage Bunshin? Like, I don't know. That just came to mind when Sarada did it. I don't know. That's what I thought. I was like, well, like, Sasuke could have done it, so, like, why didn't he do it? I don't know. If you guys know, put that down in the comments. I don't know. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
They might even have a rivalry sometime in the future of the series, right? And by the end, we got
Fist.
Sarada and Boruto fighting because Sarada ain't gonna take that disrespect, right? In her mind, Boruto doing graffiti on Naruto's face is disrespectful to her because she wants to be Hokage one day, and she sees her face on the Great Stone Wall, right? So if Boruto is gonna graffiti on Naruto's face, who's to say that he won't graffiti on Sarada's face when Sarada becomes Hokage in the future? I absolutely loved it how those two went at it, and it was pretty close, right? But Boruto being a little sneaky cunt, he went up to her, he reached out to her, but it was just a trick, right? It was a distraction so that Boruto could jump down and do his thing. And I absolutely loved it how Sarada was threatening to cut the rope. Like, you know you could actually kill Boruto, like granted, okay, he's a shinobi, he'll make it out of that situation. But this isn't a joke, like he could still die or accidentally not be able to perform a jutsu in time to break his fall or to jump correctly, like he could slip, you never know, right? But I guess it is a joke to Boruto because he was there ready to use a sexy jutsu. Like, my god, Boruto, you're taking the pranks a little bit too far, especially since there's a 5 Kage summit with 5 Kage in the village right now discussing a threat that could, basically wipe out the world, and you're here, I don't know, painting your daddy's face over some, daddy issues? Fuck off. I think it's pretty much a fact that in every generation of shinobi, you're gonna have, your weaklings, and you're also gonna have your brilliant geniuses. You're gonna have your outliers. That's true for every generation, any period of time. The reason Darui, Chojuro, and Kurotsuchi feel otherwise is because they're damn downgrades from the previous Kages. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Maybe that's going a little bit too far because I actually do like Darui and his entrance was absolutely epic. But for instance, Chojuro, like, yes, you could swing your sword around, but like, I don't want to fuck you like that. Like, I want to fuck Mizukage though, she was really thick. And she had some really cool jutsus to top all that off. And then even though Inoki's back was breaking down as he was there attending these conferences, like, at the end of the day, he could, like, put you in a little cube and turn you into a little speck of dust. I don't see you being able to do that, Kurotsuchi. What was she even able to do? Like, I know she was Inoki's right-hand man or right-hand woman or whatever, but like, what was she even able to do? Like, I think if I'm not mistaken, she could use like Earth Style to like restrain her enemies, and they tried hyping her up like all these Zetsus were coming at her and she didn't hold back. She stood her ground. It's like, at the end of the day, I don't care. These are white Zetsus. Like, you don't get props for that. Like, cannon fodder shinobi were taking out a couple of Zetsus back to back to back. Like, you don't get props for standing strong to even 100,000 Zetsus, okay? At the very least, Darui got some real hype. Ace said himself that even though I lost one of my arms, Darui is my arm replacement, so it doesn't really matter, right? Whereas, I don't remember Onoki really giving Kurotsuchi some, like, real good props. Yeah, I don't remember anything like that. I remember she attacked Kabuto, but then Kabuto ended up getting away, and then obviously he did some major damage with the Impure World Resurrection, and if I'm not mistaken, she one time referred to Deidara as Deidara ni, which is basically the same as referring to Deidara as your big brother. So basically she's cool with terrorists. That should give you some perspective on the Hidden Rock Village's potential, and Kurotsuchi, their new leader. She could shut it. Now, Naruto and Gaara stepped in for the new generation, and I don't really want to hear from them either because they're both Jinchuriki. They got superpowers and shit, and it's kind of like, okay, y'all definitely had some privilege in the realm of fighting, so I don't want to hear from you guys either. Where's my boy Sasuke when we need him? It's pretty messed up that he wasn't able to attend the conference, but then again, he also caused some major damage to a lot of these different villages, including Killer Bee, of course, whom he nearly killed.